There already is a caution.
Oh,
and we got cars over.
Did we get that on tape?
Turn number 2.
Right at the start.
Everybody. Can't tell who's flipped over, but
Were you rolling on that?
look at that traffic jam. Boom.
Second place is Brother McCaskey, followed by Devin Van House, Dan Kingsley, and Jake Gondik. Last week in our Midwest Modified, we had 2 features.
Well, welcome back to a live shot here of Amsoil Speedway. The Midwest Modified feature just underway, and a whole slew of cars alongside that first turn that got into trouble, so we took a caution flag right off the start. Still 20 laps, excuse me, it says on the scoreboard. Of course, I'm Sarah Wheeler, joined alongside Chad Lyons and Jerry O'Brien once again joining us tonight in the booth on an action-packed evening here at Amsoil Speedway. And Chad, that first turn for these guys, what did you kind of see from our vantage point?
Well, standard standard B-mod procedure when there's so many cars on the track. They go 4 wide, they trying to force the issue. They just get all bunched up. Somebody gets loose, and it's a chain reaction.
Hard to see exactly how many cars were affected, but quite a few.
Lance Solom up on his roof. You can see in the corner there of your screen.
Yep, the 45 blue of Solom was tipped over, but he walked off just fine, and that's good news for him. And tonight also Hall of Fame night here at Amsoil Speedway. And Jerry, you were at the induction earlier tonight. 5 new members to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, we inducted longtime modified racer Dean Urinainen, Javon Hunker III, Joel Kreiderman, many years raced late models from Thunder Bay, Jeff Chops Chrisman, who was the race director, and he would be out on the racetrack, no radios, no transponders, out there with a piece of paper running backwards, showing where the guys are supposed to go.
Working hard.
Yep, and the final one was Don Kopp from Brule, was a monster modified racer, had 72 feature wins here and 63 heat races during his career. He also raced other classes, including late model, where he was champion here.
Oh, not a bad record for him. And those of you who don't know Jerry, he raced here for a number of years himself and is now the track reporter, has also been inducted into the Hall of Fame. And so it's certainly an exciting night here at Amsoil Speedway for all involved. As we wait for these guys to get sorted out, and who knows how long that could be as we see the tow trucks trying to kind of clean up that mess, but I promise as soon as they do, we will have the action here. For now, though, let's take a look at the Midwest Modified standings, and it's no surprise the Estes are still on top of the leaderboard. Skeeter over his brother Mac by just 4 points. Then in the 3rd spot, Devin Van House, followed by Dan Kingsley and Jake Gondik in the 5th spot. Cody Carlson, Andrew Imman go 6-7 with Kerry LePage in the 8th spot. David Simpson and Justin Madsen wrap up the top 10 here for the Midwest Modified standings. As the rest of these cars kind of just wait it out, and we'll do the same. We'll take a quick break. We'll have the rest of this feature coming up next. Welcome back to Amsoil Speedway as we still await this caution flag. And Jerry, you kind of mentioned it, but it was the pole sitter who kind of got in on the action early on and caused that mess.
Yeah, he got sideways coming out of turn 2, and you know, it's no place to go for apparently for Lance, who got hit, turned over by somebody, and of course everybody's just getting racing, and it's it just everybody stacks up, and it's a bad deal.
The first couple of laps always seem to be the toughest. David Simpson was the pole sitter until that crash happened, and hopefully we can get this sorted out and get back to racing. It's been an awesome night so far. As you watched earlier tonight, Daryl Nelson edged out Kelly Esty in the final 2 laps of what was just a terrific finish here. And certainly we hope to have more of those as the evening progresses.
Looks like we'll be getting underway shortly. Just hope they can make it past the first few laps, get the field a little strung out, give everybody some racing room. That seems to be the major problem, having this many Midwest mods on the track at the same time. There's just not a lot of options and places to go if you need to avoid something.
With Lance now back in the pits, we're down to 18 racers. And hopefully that'll make a difference as these guys take a couple parade laps and try to get back into it. Of course, 20 laps still on the board here in the Midwest Modified feature on what's been a half of a double feature Friday. We had the Modified and the Pure Stocks earlier tonight, followed by prelims and vintage cars as well here. Fun for fans to see those cars, and now back to the features. They're trying to get in all 5 before the 11:30 curfew that Amsoil Speedway has.
It's been a nice evening, kind of humid. Track's been very fast, kind of slippery, kind of sticky. I see a lot of the red clay clumping up and spitting off some of these cars. I'm sure we'll catch it on camera once as the evening progresses a little further, but fun night to be out here at Amsoil Motor Speedway.
Yeah, certainly thankful that the rain just held off.
Yes, definitely.
And I think we'll get the green this time around, Chad, as we do. 20 laps. Crowned champion of the Midwest Modified feature here tonight at Amsoil Speedway.
Kevin Monteith and Jake Gondik going at it at the front of the pack as they enter turns 3 and 4. So far, some clean racing. Everybody giving everybody else some space.
We have Brad Hansen in that 3rd spot. Hansen out of Mount Iron, Minnesota. I think that's the first time he's been with us this summer at Amsoil Speedway. The orange neon and easy car to spot as he holds 3rd place now with 19 laps to go, 18 as they go by.
Jake Gondik, your current leader, won his first feature here last week. Kevin Monteith, who's in the 2nd spot, won the preliminary earlier this evening. And it's no surprise to see the 37X of Skeeter Esty up towards the front of the pack.
Those Estes are always battling and trying to push themselves forward. That's exactly what he's doing with his brother, not too far off. Mac Esty, of course, in the blue cars, they go by now with just 17 laps to go.
Max sporting some damage from that earlier wreck in turn number 2 as the majority of the field enters turn 3. Jake Gondik increasing his lead to about 6 car lengths.
And if you're Jake Gondik, the last guy you want to see in your rearview mirror is Skeeter Esty. Skeeter just trying to close down that gap between him and Gondik as they are on now 16 and 15 laps as they go by us.
Correction, that's Mac in 2nd place. I always get the brothers mixed up, but that's Mac in 2nd place. Mac in the green and black machine, Skeeter in the black and yellow machine. As we come under caution again, looks like Andy Inman up towards the wall in turn number 2.
A couple of laps underway there, and now though a caution flag once again, the 2nd of the night, but as soon as those guys get rolling, certainly fun to see that. Hard to see exactly what happened on that caution flag as we wait for them to sort through yet another mess here in the Midwest Modified feature. And Jerry, what kind of stuck out to you a couple of laps into this feature? What has stuck out to you, Jerry, the first couple of laps of this feature?
It's really, the track is really fast, and the guys seem to be coping with it pretty well. But you know, Brad Hansen, not a surprise to me that he's up there because he raced big mods for many years and decided to drop down to the Midwest Modified. So they look for him to be tough. It's good to see Kevin Monteith up there battling. That car was built for his son. Kevin's a long-time racer, late models, etc. He built that car for his son. Son didn't want to race, so I'll race it, he said, so here he is.
Not a bad deal for him, and hard for us to hear each other up here even in the press box, as we noticed there. These cars are loud, and they're loud even for us. As these guys get bunched up and hopefully get underway here and take green maybe one more lap until we do. As the scoreboard still reads 15 laps, we're just 5 into this Midwest Modified feature. 4 more features after this one, so hopefully we can have some clean racing action and show you the next couple of features as well here at Amsoil Motor Speedway. Again, thank you so much for joining us. It's hard to believe our second to last race of the season here tonight. It's been an awesome summer, and we appreciate you for watching. I'm Sarah Wheeler, alongside Chad Lyons, my partner in crime for the summer months here at Amsoil Speedway.
All right, all right, all right.
And this is a good sign. I think I can see green coming. And there it is, 15 laps beside the winner of tonight's Midwest Modified Feature. Who will it be? Can Jake Gondik hang on, or will an Esty do what they've done all season and win?
Jake Gondik battling Mac Esty into turn number 3. Mac's brother Skeeter's just behind him. The 90 of Brad Hansen also in that mix. The whole field kind of clumped up.
Jerry mentioned he was not surprised to see Hansen, and we're not surprised to see the caution flag.
Looks like Andy Inman around again. Looks like he might have made contact with Justin Bassa at the back of the field in turn number 1.
And a couple of those guys will head to the pits. Because of that, Inman got bumped on both ends, it looked like.
Andy kind of came off of somebody, and once he got spun around, just collected the rest. One of those racing deals.
And that's Devin Van House that heads to the pits there. Not a good sign for him after that crash. And you take a look there at Justin Madsen. He was pretty well banged up, Chad.
It's brutal. It's tough on these guys when they've got to do a double feature evening. Makes for a long night.
And Madsen will head to the pits as well as we take another look to try to sort out exactly what happened there.
Looks like Inman and Van House made contact, and that got Inman turned around. Slipped up into the wall. Inman and Van House, and then he collects Sumala. Justin Bassa takes a whack from behind from a sideways Justin Madsen. And that's going to be a tough break on a hot Friday evening for some Midwest modified drivers.
The tow truck has been a busy guy here tonight as they try to fix another car out there, the 69 of Justin Bassa from Hermantown. He's losing some debris. Maybe it'll make him faster. He'll be lighter that way, Chad.